Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First toe of the game for James Cook. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out.
Again, it's Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now.
21, outside. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's completed right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get set. Stop.
And off to Cook here out of his own read. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another one for Cook. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Get set. Buddy T, watch out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's complete to Coleman out left. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I would call that one a little tester, Kate. Like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Bass now to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
This is Irving on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up.
Regular. 180.
Baker now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Big strike here to Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their early lead to 9.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills go up 10-zip here in the first. Bass now to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield escapes the pocket. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Jukes one defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here's the give to Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. It's a gain of 12 there. And now they have a 1st and goal. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. Still fighting forward. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 17, Buccaneers 7.
Pass now to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 33.
Baker now off to play fake. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete out to the right. Dukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Baker out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Alert, 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 alert.
On the give, this is Irving. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
He's got it near the 8. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reduce the lead to just 4. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Purdy throwing here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On 4th down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 12-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This complete to Cole. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
The Buccaneer 1st down.
Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know how to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Baker throwing again. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Throwing out to the left. Caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Slow snap, and they're in to block it. And the bit through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. So they steal 2 points on the block kick and return. You could hear the crowd swell first on the block, Brock, and then again as they scooped it up and started the return. Man, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest plays we get to see, too. You know, the rule was changed back in 2015 that you could take it back for... And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back since then, well, we can count on our 2 hands. It's incredibly tough to do, but they just pulled it off.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Purdy on the play action. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 42-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
180, up left.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irving now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. 180. What's on?
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
Bills 22. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Complete to Shakir. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He put everything he had into this. He connects on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Stop!
Baker now off the play fake. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers hold an 11-point advantage. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. All right, they feel comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the gun is Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Ready, team.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yellow. Ready, team. Watch out. Go.
Working inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He lets one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers go up by 19.
41, Bills 22.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
1st down, here's Baker. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers go up by 19. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. by Terrell Smith.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Bills 29. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and in.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you can do more interceptions.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Bills are lining up for it.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Baker out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Caleb Farley has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Here he is on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Kings! Stop!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
King! Point it right. Then, watch one.
Baker throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
incomplete. Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Real. 180. Watch out.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And they're bit off to the races, middle of the field. But he won't get any further into enemy territory. Had the makings of something bigger momentarily, but they catch him a little beyond midfield and limit the damage to a blocked point after. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He dumps this off to Cook. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone will love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10.
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Caleb Farley on the coverage.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
third down. Purdy. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Get set, get set.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the air again. Purdy. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Third and long, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They give to Irving, left side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. And he could have a free play here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty helps him out a little bit as they come up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop.
The Bills take over the first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Watch out. Up.
Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Big strike here to Moore. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking for an open man. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Up.
One final shot here.